for the Bears, huh? What a game. What a game. And I know we're all excited about that outcome. I know I am. I'll speak for me here. This is my show. Thanks for coming. Let's talk about this game. Where to even start? Where do we even start? It was just all in all a good team win. Be it it's the Panthers, and the Panthers seem to be one of those hot mess organizations. It looks like we're separating ourselves a bit from that stigma, but the Panthers have it going on right now, and for once, as Bears fans, we want to see us take advantage of that. How often in the past have we said, "Oh yeah, this is one of those games where we can just go in and let's beat up on these guys. You know, they're injured, their organization's a nightmare right now, they're all out of sorts. Let's take advantage." And then it ends up being like a hard ass game for us to win. And we're like, what the heck? But this wasn't one of those. This wasn't one of those. So we beat this team convincingly how we should have. In every facet of the game. Offense, defense. I know at that first drive, I know we were all like, oh, here we go. Can't stop the run, and just boom. That Panthers running back just broke it open for a nice long touchdown run. It was like, oh my God. But the Bears must have, the D must have went on the sideline, had a little powwow and said, you know what, let's just not freak out. Let's gap assignments. Let's all stay disciplined. Let's stick to our keys. And that's it. That was it. Carolina couldn't do nothing after that. So that's awesome. Good to see Jervon Dexter, man, still getting better every week. This kid is just consistent. Man, are we really happy to see that, because we really needed him to step up, and he's doing it. He's making the most out of his matchups, and he's penetrating. He's getting in there. He's disrupting. He's all in the quarterback's ass. Love it. Don't use penetrate and ass together. This is YouTube, folks. The coverages were great. I mean, our corners are great. Stevenson, still sticky like glue. You got Jalen Johnson playing really physical, not scared up to make contact and wrap up and tackle. You love it. And my favorite, here's a little highlight of Brisker. You could see how he could easily confuse a wrecking ball with Brisker. Here's the actual highlight. Man, this kid has been laying the wood the last couple weeks. I mean, I love it. Now, I hope he doesn't get concussed, because I know he's got a history of rattling his own brain. But man, when he just hits like that, I mean, that guy, you saw the soul leave his body, and the ball came out. You gotta love it. Very physical, really sets a tone, and I think that kind of sends a message to any other tight ends or wide receivers around the league. Our future matchups are, when they're studying tape of our defense, they're going to be like, yeah, these guys hit, and they hit hard. So be careful out there. Yeah, really good showing by the defense. Congratulations, Eberflus. You are starting to work your way up into like a Vic Fangio, huh? Type. A defensive mastermind. Drawing up blitzes, calling the right defenses in the right situations. Like, really good, Eberflus, man. Real good. Let's go to the other side of the ball for a minute. And we've got ourselves a young, blossoming rookie quarterback. I think we might have found our quarterback. I think this is the guy. Huh? Every week he's getting better. A really clean game yesterday. Obviously, there were some plays I'm sure they'd like to get back and do over. But for the most part, we're talking 20 of 29, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. What more can you ask for? We ain't get those numbers from Mitch, from Dalton, from Nick, what they call him? I'm not gonna say it. Nick Foles, but or even Fields. Bless his heart. Um, but Caleb Williams is growing. He's maturing. He was probably always that quarterback. If you look at his college stats, his touchdowns to interception ratio was just totally lopsided. So now that he's starting to get used to the NFL speed, getting used to coverages, um, the DB speeds, and then of course the chemistry with his receivers, because DJ Moore. I mean, I am so glad to finally see these two get on the same page. I know the first few weeks I was pretty much needling at the point on every one of my videos that what's wrong with DJ? Something's wrong with DJ. What's up, DJ? Leave a comments in my section, DJ. Let me know what's going on. Because he definitely was looking frustrated, that's for sure. Don't know the reason. I don't know if it was, again, schematics, game plan. Didn't like how he was being used. Who knows? It's probably a very internal thing. We'll never know. But to see him come through, 5 receptions, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns, he was a busy man. Yeah, I know he was regretting that big drop. I was hoping for it because that would have helped Caleb's stats as well, padding up his stats. But you can't catch them all, even when he's wide ass open. That catch might have been maybe too easy for DJ to catch. He wanted a guy up in his face for him to make that catch. But I know, nobody's more sick than DJ, I'm sure. But back to Caleb, when he's back there, he was really spreading the ball around. I mean, check this out. I mean, he was hitting targets kind of all over the place. Seeing the field and throwing to the open guy, that's what that tells me. That's super good. And I really like to see how this is kind of developing. Back to Shane a little bit. Who would have thunk, Shane, that a consistent run game and a successful run game could open up and lead to cleaner pockets? Linebackers freezing or coming up on play action so that Caleb can make his throws. It's the craziest thing. We would think that that's just football 101, but no. To some offensive coordinators, it's not. But enough Shane ball busting. Good job, Shane. Good play calling. Good plan. Good execution. That offensive line really looked to kind of gave Caleb the time. Really gave Caleb time to go through his progressions and make the throws that he needed to. That was really good. Good job with the run blocking. Good job with the pass blocking. That was really, really good to see. Now, I'm gonna again temper my expectations a little bit because yes, it was just the Panthers. Again, their team's a little bit of a wreck. Although they have won games though too. It's not like they've got 0 wins. They've won NFL games so far this season. So there's that. But our schedule is going to get a little bit rougher as we progress, through the schedule. It's going to get a bit rougher. So what is good about this game that I'm happy to see, and I'm sure the team is as well, and us as Bears fans, are you win the games that you're supposed to win. And this was one of those. And not only did we win, it was a pretty dominant win. I mean, again, Carolina's offense couldn't do anything. And there was at times our offense felt like they could just do anything they wanted, which was very good to see. And you want to get that momentum going again, especially because this next week they're flying off to London. And they got to have good practices leading up to the game that Sunday morning, and let's start brick by brick. Let's start building this, right? You want to stack these performances and learn from them and grow from them. Hopefully, let's not take any steps backwards. We don't want to take any steps backwards. We want to keep this rolling. And all in all, the schedule is going to get tougher. So we want to keep growing and progressing this whole thing. Wow. I just, I'm elated. I'm excited. But it definitely, as Bears fans, again, you got a little voice in the back of your head saying, hold on, this ship is going to sink, and it's like, no, Bears memories from the past. No, we won't. This is a whole new organization with a whole new face of the franchise and a whole new look offense and damn it, we won't be taking steps back. So no, just really great. Let's enjoy it for 48 hours, or as fans, we can enjoy it all week till the next kickoff. But for the guys at Hallis, they gotta quickly put it behind them and get ready for the next one. But you know what? All week, I'm gonna wear Bears hats at work because that's what we do as Bears fans. Like, oh, it's safe to bring out the Bears gear. We won this week. Hopefully, we get a lot of that this year. Hopefully, 10. Hopefully, 10 or 11 times I could go ahead and wear my Bear stuff at work and not have to worry about catching any shit. But yeah, good job. Thanks, guys, who tuned in and hung out for this little babbling rant. I appreciate it very much. That's it. I'll talk to y'all next week. Peace.